One of the most important aspects of any equestrian endeavor is equipment. And in this particular instance, let's learn how we can help to evaluate what type of shape our saddle is in, or whether our saddle might be giving us some problems on there. One of the first things we want to check with the saddlery is the integrity of the head plate or the tree of the saddle on here. And we can do that very simply by just placing the saddle on a table and squeezing inward or bringing outward. What we're looking for on that is any type of movement. There should not be any movement at all in this head plate. The stability of that helps to disperse the rider's weight and helps that saddle from sinking down onto that horse's withers. So once again, what we can do is just try opening it and closing it. What we're also looking for is audio. We're looking to listen to see whether we hear any squeaking sounds, not from the leather, but from the head plate. Squeaking sounds could be indicative that the head plate is creating a problem due to the bolts in here. They might be loose, so the integrity of the head plate might be compromised some. So again, we're opening and closing, and we're also listening to see whether we hear any squeaking. This is one of the most important aspects also of why we don't want to widen a tree or a narrower tree on there, because again, you're beginning to create some pressure or some bendability within that head plate. The other aspect we want to look at is pick the saddle up. We can brace it against our knee, and what we can do is just pull back through the gullet and see whether we have any movement throughout this region right in here. Region or movement in that would indicate that we possibly might have a broken tree, or the bolts in the tree might be compromised on there. The other aspect we want to do too is hold the saddle. We want to reach across and then just pull in the opposite direction. Do we have any movement in that? That can also indicate that we have a compromised tree or a broken tree in there, or that the bolts are loose on the tree. Keep in mind when you're doing that, if you have a flexible tree in that saddle, you're going to get movement from side to side, and also you're going to get movement from front to back on there. So hey, a good quality full tree, wooden tree saddle on there should not have any movement in it, and it should be able to begin to integrate between the rider and between the horse by properly dispersing the weight of the rider over a larger weight-bearing surface without having any problems in any particular areas on there. So that's what we'd want to look for integrity in the saddle or integrity of the tree. If you're looking to purchase a used saddle on there, these would be some of the things that you would always look for to make sure that the integrity of the tree is in good shape on there before you purchase a saddle that might give you or your horse some problems.